All right, a little update video on the Camry here. We can take a look on the inside. You can see I've finished up in around here. It was all open between the body and the wheel well portion of the Lexus and the Camry. And same over here, but you can see I have cut away this portion here. And the reason for that is clearance for the rear seats. And I was debating on whether to put the seats in or not in the back. A lot of people said just leave them out. And I wanted to keep the interior looking original, so definitely want to put the rear seats in it. And seeing as they have 60-40 split rear seats, there is some hinges that the seat backs pivot on. So I had to make some mounts, and they needed to sit exactly perfect. Obviously they have a certain spot that they need to bolt to, so I had to make that. And yeah, it really wasn't too hard. I just put these latches in, or the strikers in on the back where the latch of the seat goes onto, and then just set the seat, latch it in place with the mount here. I had that bolted to the seat, and then I just basically cut away a section so that this was just hanging out right here. And then I made my own bracket with some nuts on the back of it. And then, yeah, this piece just goes on there like so. And I'll be able to bolt that on there. I was able to just weld all that in place. Yeah, you can see down there in the wheel well where it is there. So I've also put a nut cert in there for the side cushions that press up against the side of the body, and also the seat back itself. So that's all good now. And then I did have to trim the lower portion of the seat cushion. You can see here there's like a cage that's sort of a support for the seat cushion foam itself, and it's also got the anchor points. Now there is 3 anchor points, but I cut the center one off because I no longer have that spot on the body, so 2 is fine. And then in the corner here you can see this portion of the cage actually ran back here and around, but now that the wheel wells protrude further, I had to actually cut that and then sort of reroute it. So I'm going to shape this, bend it down, and then I'll just weld it together. You can see I just put like some tack welds on here just to tie everything together to keep it together for the most part. So that's what I've been up to. Underneath, obviously, been doing some grinding and whatnot. This side I've pretty much completed. I did have to do some welding along here when the heat obviously destroyed some of the seam sealer that I had on there, but whatever, I'll grind it all off in those sections and redo it. It's not a big deal. Yeah, you can see where I've put this in, and then a bunch of other pieces. This is the original liner that they use, and it's actually pretty thick stuff. I'm interested to know what they use, because underneath of this car there's like a yellow sort of body sealer, but they spray the entire underside of the car, which is amazing because it really helps with obviously rust and all that stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There was a bunch of spots underneath of where the rear seat portion of the body goes, and yeah, just did a bunch of grinding. So we'll take a look at that shortly in another update video here. So hopefully you like the content. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and we'll catch you in the next one.